A warning this afternoon for dog owners. Canine influenza or dog flu is spreading fast across LA County. Now, whether it's at a doggy daycare, a dog park, or an animal shelter, some dogs are getting a loud and debilitating cough.
And there have been dozens of confirmed cases in LA County and hundreds more suspected cases as well. Joining us now to talk about this problem is Dr. Julio Lopez with the ENCINO Veterinary Center. Welcome, Dr. Lopez.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Doctor, first things first, how do dogs get the flu?
Just like people get the flu, interacting with other dogs, group settings, social settings, and indoor settings as well being the most likely.
And Dr. Lopez, what are the symptoms of dog flu?
So some of the basic signs include coughing and sneezing. Other signs may include excessive lethargy, not having enough energy as they usually do, and decreased appetite as well.
Sounds like the human flu almost, right,
Yeah,
Doctor?
right.
What should owners do if they
times.
What should owners do if they think their dog is sick? They started noticing some of these symptoms.
Yeah, if you're noticing some of these symptoms, but your dog is otherwise still eating, acting normal, breathing normally, contact your vet to alert them. Depending on how the conversation goes, they may advise you to come into the practice. Other times, if your dog is doing all right, they may actually advise you to stay at home and monitor for a few more days. Obviously, any pet that is not eating, is having fast, heavy breathing, or coughing that doesn't subside, those are reasons to contact your vet immediately.
And Dr. Lopez, we've been talking about this with, of course, coronavirus and dogs getting coronavirus and possibly spreading it on to humans. Can people get infected with the dog flu?
Great question. The dog flu has been around for some years now, and there hasn't been a documented case of people getting infected with the strain of dog flu. So would be very unlikely, but just take the same precautions as you would with any sick person, washing your hands after petting your dog and being with your dog and trying to keep some distance because you never know. But again, it seems very unlikely.
And Doctor, we have a lot of pet lovers here at CBS 2 KCAL. A lot of our viewers have animals, especially during the pandemic. They adopted one. Is there something that can prevent dogs from getting the flu in the first place? I know that has a lot of people worried, especially if they're new dog owners too, right?
Exactly. It can be very worrisome because that hacking cough is very alarming. The good news is there is a vaccine for dog flu itself, and it does require 2 doses where you get a booster 2 to 4 weeks later, and then from there an annual booster. And the vaccine does help reduce the severity of the symptoms. And then also another important fact is if your dog is in one of the risk categories, which is going to dog parks, doggy daycare, boarding, those are areas where there's a lot of dogs, and those dogs should receive the vaccine.
Dr. Lopez, I've had my dog for 10 years now, and this is the first time I'm actually hearing about this. Has dog flu always been a thing, or is it more prevalent this year for some reason?
Yeah, so dog flu started out in 2015. We had a very small outbreak in Los Angeles in 2017, which was luckily due to contact tracing contained. And since then, we haven't had to worry about it until this outbreak this year. So most dogs in Los Angeles have not had to worry about dog flu, and hence most dogs are not vaccinated, which is why it's spreading rapidly here in Los Angeles compared to other areas of the country where they do routinely get dog flu outbreaks year over year.
And Doctor, let's say you're wanting a dog, you're looking for one, and of course, a lot of people recommend adopting a dog, pulling them out of the shelter. Is there any concern with that? I mean, just to alleviate some of that concern that, any dog can get the flu and that a shelter dog or a dog from a breeder, just as good.
Yeah, shelter dogs are still great pets to adopt, and I still encourage everyone to do so. At the shelter, they do screen as well if they have any sick dogs, obviously, that are having, nasal discharge or excessive coughs. Those are signs you can watch for. But the good news is, even if you adopt a shelter dog and they start showing some of the symptoms, most dogs recover on their own with very minimal symptomatic therapy, such as anti-cough medication. Again, very few dogs will get life-threatening pneumonia. It is a possibility, especially for the very young or the very old, just like in people. But most dogs should do okay and be able to clear it with a little bit of help of anti-cough medication and lots of rest.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lopez, for this important information for dog owners today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, good to know. Thanks, Doctor.